Can you describe the area around your house? Which area do you live in? Have there been any changes to your neighborhood? Please tell me about it in as much detail as possible.
Model answer. My neighborhood is in southern Seoul, just south of the Han River in the Dongjak district. There is Sangdo Station, which is on Subway Line 7. Recently, a new large apartment complex was built, bringing in more people and more upscale businesses. I have lived here for a few years. It's quiet, but it has its charms. For example, a trendy food alley has appeared, serving the locals and university students. Its cafes and restaurants have attracted lots of foodies and couples. Prices are not cheap, but the interesting interiors and high-quality food make it worth visiting. It's amazing the quick transformation such a new hot spot can have. It used to be an uninteresting alley. Now, it's a destination in itself, and I think it's quite convenient for me when I want to hang out with friends.
When did you recently do a home improvement project? What did you do? Who did you do it with? Tell me all the details from the beginning to the end. Model answer. Yes, I had a home improvement done recently. It was a project long overdue. My family and I had moved into our house 6 years ago, and from the beginning, I did not like the wallpaper of the house. They were too dull and gray. A month ago, I went ahead and called 2 experts to work on the walls. We had to move the furniture the night before the workmen came. Then it took an entire day to strip down the old wallpaper and replace them with new ones. I had changed the khaki-colored bedroom into the white one. My daughter got a mint-colored room. I spent quite a sum of money on this project, but I feel that it was well worth the money because the whole family was satisfied with the changes. Hopefully, the next time, we will go for something different for the rest of the house, such as a new kitchen cupboard. Can you tell me the difference between your house that you currently live in and your previous house? How are they different? Which house would you prefer to live in?
Model answer. I used to live on the top floor of an apartment building. Now, I live on the 5th floor of a 30-story apartment building. The difference between my previous house and my house now is the floor I live on. The top floor was very susceptible to temperature changes. It was cold during winter and hot during summer, so that was one downside of living on the highest floor. Now, we don't have this problem being on the 5th floor. On the other hand, because we have someone on the floor above us, we often hear the sound of children jumping and running in the house. Their floor is our ceiling, and the sound travels down. But if I had to choose, I prefer living where I am and not on the top floor of a building.
Do you have any special issues in your neighborhood? What is the issue? Why has it become so important? Tell me as much detail as you can.
Model answer. Living in a community produces many issues, good and bad. My neighborhood is no different. There is a nice little park in the midst of our town. It is open to everyone in the neighborhood, and people come to take walks and so on. Recently, there was an issue that needed to be addressed. There was dog poop everywhere in the park. Apparently, people with pet dogs did not clean up after themselves while walking their dogs. It was a big inconvenience for everyone. One day, I almost stepped in poop in the evening. So, it was decided that surveillance cameras be installed in different parts of the park. Whoever was caught on camera not cleaning up after their dog would be fined. It is such a shame we need surveillance cameras to keep a town park clean. I hope we can enjoy a poop-free park soon.